All right. Oh my god, before I can do the angle, it takes a lot for me to adjust it. Anyway, hi Leo, welcome to your birthday forecast. I just took a day off because I just feel like I need to re-energize. And I also tried doing the forecast yesterday, but nothing happened. And I feel like I'm just blocked. So after having a brief walk outside earlier, I'm feeling a bit okay. All right, so some of you are feeling like blocked, depressed, probably having a brain fog. You don't quite know like what's going on. So I'm gonna be pulling 12 cards for each month until your next birthday. All right. For the bonus, I'm gonna be doing that in my Patreon. Someone here is about to become a father, or you just become a daddy or something. I'm picking up somebody with heart issues. It could also be your own dad. All right. Last card. All right. All right. The first card for you is number 36. This is darkening of the light, deliberate injury, darkness, and eclipse. So some of you, like what I said earlier, some of you might be feeling blocked. It's like you don't quite know what's going on. You feel like you don't have any direction or something. And it seems like you've been badly wounded, whatever this is that you have gone through. Or it could be to some of you, you're still going through a depression. I'm picking up that somebody here is going through dark night of the soul, a wave of life. Somebody could also be 36. Or when you were 36, or since you were 36, you're going through this tide and up and down in your life. So you're about to move past this. Okay, you're about to get over this. And I feel like for some reason you're about to enter a very important event in your life. You're almost there at the shore. So this is for the month of August. For the month of September, you're gonna have the serenity within, security, confidence, good influence in others. Okay. Um, some of you are gonna be like reassuring yourself, like you're on the right path. You're not really doing anything. You're talking to yourself. You are self-criticizing sometimes, or sometimes you're being hard on yourself, like why did you ever do that, like you're so stupid and like this like that. I mean, don't do that, if you're like trying to become a better person, but you want to be a good influence in others. Whatever this is whatever lesson that you have learned from the previous month, what's going to be happening around the month of August, you have to reflect on that in the month of September. Okay, because this is something that's going to be making you grow. You could also be mirroring someone that's on your mind, somebody that you've been thinking about, or somebody that you can't stop thinking about. In the month of October, just looking. So you got the viewing, contemplating, looking before you leap, and in a distorted view. So do not fall into the illusion, okay? Do not fall into, sometimes our mind and our illusion plays with us or they trick us. So try to look into, it's like looking into a kaleidoscope. Try looking into a much more realistic lens or perspective rather than believing in, something superficial. Could be that you just want to believe whatever it is that you wanted to hear, because it's not something that will be helping you. You need to be a little bit more upfront, okay, and be lower down your expectations and be realistic with whatever this is that you're expecting from an outcome. I'm getting that some of you have been burned. I hope it's not literally burned, but some of you, it's like you have gone through, like a lot of things with the people that you trusted, that you expected that they're gonna be there for you, that they're gonna be okay and good and great and stuff like that. So yeah, it's like there will be a start of a new leaf. All right, that this is going to be happening around the month of November, striving upwards, ascending, transcending, and seeking promotion. So there will be brand new hope that's going to be happening to you. So November is going to be a good month for you. October, be careful of falling into an illusion. September, there is something that you need to reflect from within. August, there is something that you need to get out of. So this is um, more of a, the cloud in your head thing. Uh, in the month of December, you might actually be limiting other people access to you. You want to be isolated. I mean, like this is more of a like a festive season, but you don't want to mingle with anyone. You want to conserve your energy and recharge. So I feel like you are not gonna be, I don't know, maybe attending some Christmas parties and stuff like that. I don't feel like you're also gonna be reciprocating the invitation of your family if ever that there is a family reunion or Christmas dinners and such. So in the month of January, got the dispersion, scattering of a group, dissolution of an institution, selflessness, dissolving differences. This might actually be the month where you're gonna hear something about your organization and something about your company. So I want you to be ready for this. All right. Your company might try to. The problem here is they are gonna be, like they're gonna try to portray like, hey, we're doing well. We're not one of those companies um, that will be closing down. So I just want you to be ready for this. All right. Now, the month of February, a hard solution, judgment, and punishment, biting through. So there is gonna be like a headache that's gonna be coming your way in the month of February, but I don't really feel like this is something that will be um something that will be deteriorating you. Now, from what I can see here, all right, this is a mix of personal down to a like a very important or crucial decision, probably that you have a family business and they're not really in favor of who you're going to be with, who you're going to be ending up with, who you're going to be marrying. Could be a choice of yours that they feel like, no, that's going to be affecting our reputation, that's not going to be good for our image, and blah blah blah. So there, in the month of January, I want you to be ready for this, because this is the dissolution. And then here goes, there could be some legal stuff that you're going to be going through. All right. You are going to be winning because there will be unity that's going to be coming your way around the month of March. But there are some things that you will be going through that will, I mean, this is something that's going to be making you stronger. there will be some unexpected people that will be taking your side. So let's say, for example, you're part of a corporation or you're a board member, or I don't know, whatever it is. Let's say, for example, that you're the head of the family, you're the head of the corporation or the head of the company. There will be majority of number of people in your company or in your board members, investors, whatsoever. Okay, that's going to be taking your side, so you're still going to be a winner. There are some people that will try to bring you down, but they can try. All right. So, I mean, they're not going to be winning. So this is going to be in the month of March, and then in the month of April there goes the stagnation. But it's like you're gonna be caught up in two grinding stones: obstruction, standoff, implacable, implacable opposition. So it could be that you're gonna be under the weather. All right, around the month of April. Um, is it right? August, September, October, November, December, Jan, Feb, March, April. Yeah. So there might also be a very important decision that you have to make, or you have to take the sides, or some people are expecting you to take their side. So I don't know, like depends on your situation. You have to do what's right. And in the month of May, building a power and self restraint. This is like the so yeah, there needs to be a need or call for a discipline, and for you to hold back yourself from doing something. Let's say, for example, like what I said, other people are going to be expecting you to take their side, probably even if they are wrong. So you need to have a little bit of a discipline. Do whatever that is right, do whatever that is justified, not because that you feel like, oh yeah, because I owe you before. um I don't know, like that kind of situation is really difficult. So in the month of June, mild restraint, irksome restrictions, a weakness that hinders progress versus a calming influence. So it's like you're going to be retreating. You don't want to be a part of anyone else's drama. You don't want to partake into anyone else's problem. And for you, it's like, I'll just do whatever I need to do. Okay. And I feel like around the month of July, and then this is the time, because you're going to be walking away. It's like there's a huge storm that you're facing. So this could actually be either you're heading or you're leaving. Okay, but in the month of July, you're gonna be seeking beauty. You're gonna be repairing, re-energizing. Probably, like be careful of too much vanity. Okay, it's like you're gonna be reinventing yourself. All right, or you're gonna be beautifying yourself right after all of the stress. So I'm picking up that this is more of like a mix of personal and work stuff, especially to those of you who's been trying to go against your family, religiously, culturally, I don't know, whatever their reasons are. But I feel like some of you are going through some family battles or battles from within. Okay. I'm picking up that somebody could also be battling through their addiction. All right. So let's see. So this is for this year until your next year, okay? Your next birthday. All right. Money is coming in, but there is something that either you need to let go, you need to let them be. All right. This person's been watching you. I don't know. Some of you, you're actually either you're dealing with someone who's so obsessively, like stalking you, but not in a good way. They're stalking you because they want to ruin you, not because they want to build you up or they admire you. This person wants to test your limits, and you could be dealing with a Pisces, strong Pisces here. And this person could also have a sister that's been giving them bad advices, or it could be a mother. These people thought that they don't actually know that you don't know anything about whatever it is that they're doing until you're gonna be coming up with a strategy or a solution. All right. At the end of this, you're gonna be walking away from them. But at the end of this, you're gonna be like busting them like, I know what you've been doing, because there is a heartbreak and there is also a lie that's gonna be coming out in the open. That whatever truth that's gonna be popping up, this is gonna be hurting anyone and everyone that is involved. There's no winner here. Okay. So there's also somebody from the past, which is a water sign that either you want to be with, or that I feel like there's also something that your family did something or said something that you believed in about this person, and now you're gonna be discovering that all of their lies are finally coming out in the open, and you're gonna start feeling like, why did I ever believe you and listen to you for how many years? You've trusted the wrong people for how many years? Okay. Your finances, by the way, will get better around the time of Libra. Some of you could be with a Taurus. Okay, there will be a big talk. If this person you feel like they're not gonna let you go, they will. They're gonna get the it's like they're gonna get the point, like, yeah, I gotcha. I know why you're pushing me away. I know why you're. Because there is a talk here about a clean separation. Even though I feel like this person is not going to be in favor at the beginning, but there's nothing they can do. They're going to start thinking, I'm not going to be pressing myself into your life. They don't want me, it's fine. You also have somebody in your mind, which is this one. You have somebody in your mind that is somebody from the past that you really want to be with. But for you, I want to take care of myself first. I want to, some of you, I'm picking up like you want to finish up your degree, you want to go back to school, you want to pick up where you've left off. Some of you wants to like really lose weight, become beautiful, attractive, or hunky, or gorgeous, or good looking again. Because being with a wrong person in a wrong kind of relationship that you've been stuck in for how many years, you no longer know who you are. It's like you become so miserable, you've gained so much weight, you're always under a lot of stress, you are depressed, you cannot really function. It's like somebody have taken your life away, and somebody have stole your destiny. And destiny swapping is actually true. Okay, it's the hot topic now online, which is a lot of people does that. Okay, so let's take a look now at your finances for your job. Okay. Leo, I'm gonna be giving you another bonus. I don't know why your reading is like this. You are fighting for an equal wage or for like an equal pay, and you feel like, why is it that those other people, that do not even do their jobs proficiently, and I'm the one who's almost like, I almost live here in the office or my workplace. I contribute more than the other, but you've been asking for like an increase of your job, or increase of your salary, or increase of, I don't know, something like could be an allowance to some of you, and it's still a promise until now. You're already on the verge of like walking away for real, because there will be a brand new opportunity that's going to become your way, but this will be around November. Do not resign anytime soon. The next big offer for you will be coming around November, and you might have to either travel or you might have to relocate because of this. It's a little bit far, okay? So you're gonna be signing up a contract, but the problem here is your company right now is not gonna make it easy for you to make an exit. All right. So it might take a little while, around by the end of the year, almost, okay, November, that there is something that will be happening to you, and like things are going to be catching up, and you're not really expecting that things are going to be turning around for the better. All right. There's an unexpected check, money, or I don't know, something like an unexpected. This is like a huge amount of money. And I'm also picking up like you're going to be cashing a big check. You're going to be happy. It could also be like around October. Okay. It possibly during this summer, or after October, or during October. It's going to be more of a golden opportunity. In some of you, there's also another offer that's going to be coming your way, but you will have some second thoughts of this. It's something totally different from whatever it is that you're doing. You're going to have some second thoughts because you feel like, no, it's not really the right time for me to do a career change. Like especially that we're in economic crunch and I need to be practical. At least, when if you're going to be moving into a whole new different company, they don't have to pay more for the training and everything else. I mean, you practically know what you're going to be doing. And with the new company that you're going to be joining soon, there will be, just be careful, okay? You might be dealing with, you might deal with two bullies that are younger than you. This too is acting like they know everything, but they're actually just a bully. Okay. Now there is the air sign man or air sign boss, or somebody that has a higher authority. This person is the one who'll be backing you up. Could also become your mentor. All right, you're gonna be going through a big transformation, Leo. You're not really happy with how your work has been doing. Having a lot of sleepless nights, looking back into the past. You feel like there are some opportunities that you have let go of because of your indecision, and it's like you're very loyal when it comes to wherever you are, wherever it is that you're working right now. But the changes, that the sudden changes that you have made just created more disaster rather than good. So probably that there was a change that you did in the past, and you did it during the retrograde, and it kind of backfired. But now your situation is about to recover. Okay, it's about to recover. Your finances are also going to start picking up. All right, let's take a look now at your love life. There's an energy around that's like really pulling a lot of people down. So if you know somebody that's also kind of feeling melancholic and feeling so sad and blue and depressed, it has something to do with, I'm not really sure what it is, but there is an energy around us, especially if you're very sensitive to energies, you can definitely feel it. It's gonna drag you down. All right, for those of you who's single, you're moving. Actually, I don't feel like this is for single. Um, you're gonna be putting an end into a situation because you're gonna find out something about your home. Some of you are also gonna be moving into a whole new home, whole new different place. You're gonna be relocating. Some of you are gonna be selling or buying a new house. You could also be dealing with an Aquarius. Yeah, but you've been having a lot of fights lately. Somebody here cannot be stopped from drinking. That's also another problem. And okay, this is so rare. Some of you, even though you're always with somebody, you are going through an awakening and cannot stop thinking of somebody else. You could also be dealing with another Leo. Okay, this person has always been irking in your mind. You're kind of wondering like why, and then there is something inside of you that's being steered upon, and you're not even aware that this person is someone that is really close to your heart. Okay, you're going through an awakening, some of you. Okay, this is not going to be applying to all of you, but yeah, whoever this is, this you are going through an awakening. No one is doing any witchcraft on you, so stop thinking about that. If ever there is someone, it's in your family. Wow. All right, so there will be a victory that's going to be upcoming, all right, within the next 2 months. Some of you could be either getting like a much bigger offer, bigger package. There will be a completion, achievement, and success, whatever this is that you're trying to acquire. Some of you could also, like wishing or wanted to be with a Virgo, but there is a betrayal. So, okay, some of you could also be caught up in a love triangle between a water sign and an earth sign. So, what's going to happen here? Yeah. You have to listen more to your intuition. All right? Stop lying to yourself. Stop denying that you don't have feelings for someone. Because that's the only way for you to be free from this binding connection. If you're already married, like what I said, there is either like a truth that's going to be coming out, or you're going to be making a decision to walk away from a situation that no longer serves you well. Someone here have some drinking problems, like strong drinking problems. Let's take a look now, singles. You know, some of you, if you're feeling melancholic and stuff, you gotta let your partner know what's really going on instead of just like expecting them to pick up whatever that's inside your brain. Okay, you need to speak up. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces and picking up somebody who's a water sign. All right. All right, Leo, there is a brand new person that's going to be coming to your life where you're going to be planting seeds together. You're also going to be finding your way into each other's arms or into each other's path. You'd be dealing with a Libra, Sagittarius, Aries, Taurus. Yeah, but there is someone that you need to walk away from, or this person needs to walk away from someone, or it could be both of you. Okay, I feel like it's this person. All right, I feel like you're free and you're single. This person is not. So there is something that you're gonna be working out. All right, there might be a need for snatching someone else's partner. Okay, so meaning that, I mean, sometimes it does happen. It was it's more of an unexpected thing. I mean, you're aware of what you're doing, but falling in love with someone while you're already in a connection is something that's inevitable. Okay, so some of you could be single. Well, you are single, and this person needs to leave somebody behind for you, so that you're both of your wishes. You're both wishing for each other. All right, you're both wishing for each other. Then that's the only time that this is gonna be happening. Wow, the emperor, and the empress. This is your perfect match, and this is your real partner, divine partner. So whoever it is that you need to let go of, or whoever it is that this person needs to let go of, is just their karmic. Okay. So lastly, let's take a look at your health. Be careful of mingling with other people or getting too close. Some of you, you're just gonna, while you're talking to someone, they're just gonna suddenly, like, have a, like an epilepsy, like an epileptic episode, or they're suddenly gonna, and they don't, I'm not saying that they have an epilepsy, but they're gonna, like, start shaking vigorously, and it's like you don't even know what's happening to them. So you also need to get some more sleep, have a balanced diet. You need more fiber. You're not eating fiber, that's why you're bloated. If you feel like you have parasites, castor oil. And also castor oil, clove, um, you can actually mix the olive oil instead of castor oil. Olive oil, garlic, cumin, and there's another ingredient, I forgot what it's, clove. Yeah, drink that every night. And do not drink the tap water. Buy mineral water, or distilled water. Some of you also might have some issues with your chest, bronchial part, or your lungs. I'm seeing some breathing problems, breathing issues. It's not just asthma, migraine, all right, and brain fog. So that's also included when you have a parasite. And also, you need to start meditating. Um, you need to release the stress that you've been keeping on the inside. You know that people who's always mad and who cannot really let go of whatever happened to them in the past, and they're just keeping it in, they're the one who's most likely having a lot of loads of um sickness. Bottom of the deck is be careful of having sex with other people, especially that you don't even know if they're clean or not. Okay, Anyway, I'll be doing a bonus in my Patreon. Hope to see you there. If not, have a great birthday, Leo. All right, and if you want to talk to me, love it upon love it calls, just now visit me at my website at sophiaclarepoint.com. Blessings to you.